our Gangster and Goddess Glow Up. Are you ready to put day 291 in the books? Un, deux, trois, let's go. Okay, I have to say this real quick. I have legit 10 more minutes of freaking peace until the end of the summer. Bailey and Brady are officially home tonight for the rest of the summer, and Bale's been home for a few weeks, okay? That's one of the reasons why some of these videos are pretty janky, when I'm just trying to hurry up and slip on in and do a quick video really quick before she decides, with her impeccable timing, to come on in and take a shower or do whatever it is that she needs to do in the bathroom, which is legit, like this wall right here. That bathroom is her bathroom. So any kind of like water noise that goes on, all I can say is just visualize you're at Niagara Falls and we will be good to go. And not only that, if you didn't realize, when Brady is home and he pops up and he's in some of the videos and he loves to do his laundry, it is what it is. But you know what? I'm super excited they're coming home. However, I want to have a little chill time with my partner in crime before this happens. And it's like a little soiree where, here, let's put some cute little lip gloss on. This is red, and I love red. And this is such a rookie mistake. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If you're going to go pull, do not put this lip gloss on. I love it from Hourglass. It's perfect. However, your hair, it's going to be sticking, okay? It's going to be sticking, so don't put this on before you go licking. I didn't say it. We are family friendly. However, I am trying to stay on the high road right now, because if you haven't noticed, legit, my space station did me dirty. Not only did my space station do me dirty, like the light will not freaking work. I have been trying so hard to get it to work, will not work. So I tried monkeying around with little astronaut Tom. He is also like one of those little lighting units, and legit, both of them will not work. So I looked around and I said, well, you know what? We're going to move from Disneyland, being on Space Mountain, and we're moving on over to Universal Studios, and we are in the first scene of the very first Saw movie. Does this not look like it? And I think I'm kind of like wearing something he wore. Like, I have not seen Saw in so long, because that movie freaking freaks me out. It is so, I don't know. What do you think about Saw? That movie gets me so freaking scared. It's ridiculous. So that's okay though, because that's where we're at right now. We are on the scene of Saw. Just know though, I really did try so freaking hard to get that lighting to work, and it just wouldn't work. And I'm going to say this straight up and straight out loud. I am excited that you're here, okay? I'm happy about that. However, I'm just going to say right now that there are situations in this world that we live in and in our lives that happen that freaking suck. Okay? They just suck. Like, I'm talking about things that happen and that legit are sucky situations. And for some reason, I don't know when this started going on, but we gaslight ourselves into thinking that, no, it's okay. I'm just grateful for this. I'm so grateful that I have this and that and the other, to the point where we gaslight ourselves to stay in sucky situations, not do things to like get us into better positions in life, to be happy in so many freaking ways. I'm not just talking about like I'm not just talking about like not going to watch TikTok, okay? Not something like that. And as a matter of fact, I think that TikTok is a wonderful place to be if you enjoyed that short form content, which I like all kinds of content. But I don't know. I don't watch TikTok that much. Maybe I should. Let's just go put this in the books and we'll finish our little chit chat. Since this is going to be like the last little one like this for a long time. It's just so freaking quiet. I love it so much. It's amazing. Okay, so now let's just get back to when I'm talking about the gaslighting situation. It's one of those things where I feel like it has caused so many issues with ourselves, because at the end of the day, as much as we don't want to like freaking admit it, let's be real, our lives are legit the way we react to everything else in the world. That at the end of the day, maybe there are no sucky situations and they're just learning experiences. Okay, I'm going to call hogwash on that. And again, I mean, I'm talking about, I understand that we should be grateful and we should appreciate and things like that. However, what I don't think is cool is when we have worked at something and put true grit into it, day in, day out, did this right. I'm talking checkmate, okay? Checkmate. Now, that being said, this is your plan, your job, your career, whatever it is, it's set in stone. You've been at the same company, doing the same job for 30 years, improving, being a badass, doing your thing. However, it can get stressful, right? And it can like be, you can, and here's the thing about that. It can get stressful. Because I was asking the other day, I had a girlfriend of mine chit-chatting to me about what was going on at her work. And she has been doing a badass job for over 30 years. She's a doctor and has been working to be a freaking doctor since she's like 9 years old, okay? And what was really funny is I was talking to her the other day and she has been going through a rough patch. It's been a couple years of a rough patch and she couldn't figure out why. And she and I are around the same age and we both have children around the same age. And so I completely understand that. And I also know that this woman has put her blood, sweat, and tears into this career. However, she's having some issues right now that suck. They really do suck. However, it's her reaction to these that are really, really the way of how the trajectory is. Did I say that right? For the rest, of her career. It's like, and I told her that the other day. I'm like, listen, you've been around for 30 years. You're kind of a hybrid. You started off when things were done a certain way. And now with AI and with technology, everything's being upgraded. Are you upgrading yourself and your expectations to where things are? And that's where she started thinking about it. And I told her, I'm like, listen, if you try to gaslight yourself and tell yourself that you're just grateful, even though things suck really, really bad right now. However, you know what is really funny is what she thought really sucked and what's really bad. If somebody else were to listen to what she said, and this is what really reminded me of why she would gaslight herself and be so freaking polite to herself. And instead of saying, you know what, I do work really hard and I do earn this position I'm in and I do make money off of all of my patience, my consistency, and all the passion I put into this. And I told her, I'm like, listen, that's your foundation. And now you're getting stressed out about these variables that all they are updates. That's it, just updates. Look at them as an update and react in a different way. If you don't, see, that's another thing, is she has set her checkmate up to where there's fluidity here. It's not set in stone that she has to do it this one way because of her position in her career. She has the choice to change it. And I said to her, I'm like, what is it about your job that you find stressful? And the moment that she pinpointed it to me, I said, then why don't you stop doing that? And she's like, well, that's how we started doing it 30 years ago. And I asked her point blank, because she said a lot of the new doctors that are coming on don't know how to use some of the techniques that she used from the past. And I said, well, honey, that's what makes you a black belt. That's what makes you a master. And they're going to learn from the master. However, you choose their home. Their home. So you know what? We'll stop now. Choose to be polite to yourself and not understand that at the end of the day, if you're earning something and something happens that bites, okay, you know what? I gotta finish now. So I'll probably cut out this part anyways. So, okay, I'm done.
Hello, Jay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Come on in and say hi. Bradley's home. Hi, you look adorable.
Thanks.
How was school?
Chill.
Chill. I like your mustache.
Oh, thank
It
you.
looks amazing.
Thanks.
I'm coming down. I bought you a DiGiorno.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought you might like it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I love you. I bought him a DiGiorno. He likes it. How long has it been since you've had a DiGiorno?
A good, like 6 months.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
DiGiorno deprived.
DiGiorno deprived. Yeah. Okay. So I have no idea. I told you, like I said, I heard them come in, and I didn't know. Like, yeah. Okay. So we're done here. We're done. Just always remember.
Yeah, give me a few minutes though.
Just always remember you are. We'll talk more about the whole gaslighting thing in just a moment. Like outside or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just remember that you are a rock star. I feel like I should tell you the rest of the whole gaslighting thing. Long story short, at the end of the day, yep, there are going to be situations that we find really suck. Like the fact that my lights don't work. However, what's really cool is I got my kiddos home and I'm so excited. And you got to see Bradley. And didn't he look adorable? Of course he did, because he is adorable. Okay, that being said, I know I had a quick little glitch there because they had walked in. And I was like, oh, dang, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. And it's just weird. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm rambling. Thanks so much. You're a rock star, a superstar, an angel in my heart. And I will see you mañana. Don't gaslight yourself. There are times in your life when you gaslight yourself too much and you'll stay in a sucky position for way too long. But when you pony up and you're honest with yourself and you have some fun with it, then you finally figure out what to do to change it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But that being said, we have some more to go over mañana. Have sweet dreams. I'm not supposed to say that yet. I'm so off. That's okay. Check out Itchy. I was in the kitchen and I looked over and I saw him going at this kebab. And it's so funny because earlier he was doing the thing with little sweet pea. But this is so funny. Look at him. And the funny thing about it is, like, he has been doing this for a good 10 minutes because I was in there. I couldn't put my phone. And I, like, was circling around. And he was still going at this. Little itchy. It's so funny. Like, he is legit Andy Dufresne. He will do anything he can to get these little sticks through. So funny. And from what I read down in the comments, you enjoy watching the piggies do their little kebab situation. So, you know what? Give the people what they want. There's a little scratch. Look, there's scratch. He's right there eating some hay. I know, girlfriend. I gotta finish cleaning up your crib. Little princess here is like waiting on me. I know I was a little bit off today. However, I think I said it at the very end of the handstand is the longer we gaslight ourselves when a situation that we are in, a position we are in, is really not serving us well, and we keep saying how good it is for us, that really does keep us in a place that we really shouldn't be in too long. It's not worth it, but you are. Itchy's itching. Now he's done. Time to go say goodnight. Right, tonight is legit just a really dark night. So interesting. Absolutely beautiful. I am downstairs getting my tea already, my jello, and going to hop in bed to watch Selling Sunset. I know. How many times do you think I've seen every season? It's ridiculous. If you have any good shows for me to watch, please let me know. But don't make it have any gaslighting, and I don't want it to be the movie Saw, because it still freaks me out. Thanks for hanging out with me and for sharing your amazing grace and your yummy vibes. Now go up and count some sheep, get your beauty sleep, and let's wake up in the morning and make amazing memories. Let's do it. Mwah.